Hello everybody, Xanaphar here, and today I am doing a review of episode 7 of Ultraman Trigger, so let's get
If you like Tokusatsu, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So let's get into this.
Let's get into the plot. So Ultraman Z is chasing this alien stole the King Joe, and he gets sucked up in the plot hole by the Bolton alien, and then he goes to Trigger's universe, and his transformation device is broken, and Aikido makes him a new one, and eventually Ultraman Z and Trigger team up to defeat the alien, and yeah, that's basically what happened. So how were the characters in this episode? Well, the characters were pretty okay, honestly. I thought Kenko and Aikido were fine in this episode, but my favorite one has to be Haruki. It's so nice to see Haruki made a comeback finally, and he is so much more experienced and grown up. Also, Ultraman Z is the same thing. He's very experienced and very grown up. He's now officially an Ultraman warrior, and that's just so cool to see for me. I also really liked the scene with Camilla and Headram. Camilla kept teasing Headram about losing the fight against Trigger and kept poking his injuries. I thought that was pretty funny. And also Dargon keeps thinking about the slap he got. That's also very funny to me. Also, Ignis was absolutely hilarious in this episode. All his scenes just kept making me laugh, and yeah, I thought Ignis was pretty fun in this episode. The effects. How were the effects in this episode? Well, as always, was awesome. I really liked the effects. The fight scene with Aaron Belosa and Zet and Trigger was absolutely hilarious to watch. It was probably the most funniest fight scene, and yeah, I really did the fight scene in that episode. Yeah, just the effects were good as always. How was the music in this episode? Well, the music in this episode was awesome. It was very nice to hear the Z themes, and that gave me so much nostalgia because I had so much fun watching Ultraman Z. So it just made it felt like an Ultraman Z episode with all the songs and themes coming back, and that was just awesome to hear, honestly. The music was great in this episode. My only criticism about this episode is what I said with the rest of the episodes. I wish we get to know the other Guts Left members, like the captain and his other, crewmates. That's really it, though. So, what did I think of this episode? Well, to be 100% honest, I love this episode. This has to be my all-time favorite episode, mostly because of Ultraman Z. I just really love this episode of Ultraman Z. This episode gave me loads of nostalgia feels. Also, this episode was absolutely hilarious. This episode was so funny and just kept making me burst out laughing. I really enjoyed this episode so very much. I would probably actually give this episode easily, I think, a 10 out of 10. Just because it was so freaking fun to watch. I hope Seth is more or less a mainstay on the show for a bit. I would like to see him at least in maybe a couple more episodes, because Seth just made the show really good. So that's pretty much it with this review. Tell me down below, what did you guys think of episode 7 of Ultraman Trigger? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me down below. Okay, that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Xanaphar is out.